to stay authentic you, because great damage will we make, and it's no one else to blame really. And I did this myself for many years, and even though I always thought like, this time I will make a better choice, this time I will, find someone who really likes me as me, but it's simply not possible if you're not loving yourself as you. If I'm not loving myself as me, no one else can and will. So the authentic you is here. And if we're not loving the authentic us, and if we're not like leaning into that authentic us, we're going to create this perception of ourselves, this image of someone, maybe because we think somehow that this person is easier to be liked, loved, and to like be aligned with. But the problem is that they're easier to blame other people, but who attracted those people into your life? Because when we are making this perception of ourselves, this image of we want people to see of us, that is not the real us. We are going to attract those people who are aligned with this energy, and this fake person of ours, the perception that is not the real one, has different needs, different character than our real perception, that our real us, the authentic us, right? So how we may twist and turn it, we are going to feel drained. We're not going to feel completely, you know, loved. We're not going to feel seen. We're not going to feel fulfilled in any matter, because the inner conflict is here and the authentic us is here. So this is just what we view, because it's easier to be someone that we think that people like more. But what about you? What about our own feelings? Because if you're simply not authentic you will only attract people that are in line with this perception that you now show. And the perception is not you, and the perception do not have the same needs as you. So it doesn't matter who the other person or persons are, because you're simply not going to feel complete that way. You really need to, as soon as you change and your mind and really embrace yourself, the authentic you, the real you, and being that person, you're going to attract the right people for you into your life, and you are no longer going to feel suffocated. You're no longer feeling that people are just sucking out your blood and spit it out, because that is very normal feelings when you are some fake perception, this image that you now created because you do not want to be the authentic you. It took me a while to really see this, because when I worked as a stripper, I did have this perception of myself, this image I viewed out, and it was mainly made for the job, but it became my full reality. So not only that I was in inner conflict, but it did not matter where I was. If I was in my private life, if I had, you know, removed all the makeup, if I had like very unsexy clothing, people still saw me as this sexual object that I created for myself for the job, basically. First off, the perception of sculpt created for myself also was bulletproof in all matter for the job, first off, but it started to really reflect my full reality because you cannot simply step in, step out. Somewhere it will be an inner conflict because it's simply not you. So let's do it right. Let's be comfortable in our skin. Let's rather be hated for the authentic us because that is the perfect version of you than to be liked by this image that is simply not going to make you feel any more. You're not going to feel complete. You're not going to feel loved properly. You are going to get hurt because the people you attract in your life are wrong people for you, the authentic you. So subscribe, comment something, like for more.